Welcome to episode 1 of season 3 of I'm Back and Where the Hell I Been. Just first and foremost, where have I been? Well, as we should say as children, kids, in my skin. I don't know if I want to tell all my business. Might as well. Go ahead. So I've been through a lot last year. Nothing bad. All good things. A lot of growth and self-reflection and being a father and have an 18-year-old and a 7-year-old and just being there for them and working out and changing jobs, and I got in a relationship and got out of a relationship. So a lot of life was being lived in 2022. Didn't catch no COVID, knock on the wood, because I don't ever want to catch COVID, but COVID is the new common cold. So if I had to, I probably got COVID. Stay away from me. I still wear my mask everywhere but the gym. Just about everywhere else I'm wearing my mask. Home, gym. That's about it. But more importantly, I just want to talk about some things, talk about some life, talk about growth, what type of man I became in 2022. I learned that friendships don't last forever, and I grew from that. I learned that being honest has its side effects. It has its downside. It has its cons. With all the pros of being honest and not having to remember what you lied about, sometimes people don't like your honesty. Sometimes people don't like the way you present your honesty. Sometimes people think your honesty is coming from a place of opinion and a place of fact. And I'm a person who bases his life off of factual things like actuality, my reality. Um, I try to just live very honestly. Sure, I'm human. I tell a little lie here and there, but nothing crazy. Sure, you don't look fat in that dress. Things like that. Like, um, oh, of course I want to go there. Things like that, and I just don't show up. Did I enjoy myself? Oh man, that party was lit. I stayed for 30 minutes. They didn't know that. So like little lies like that, little lines like that. But my relationships are getting growing stronger with my friends. I have great friends in my life that you can't buy. Uh, Shout out to my best friend Heartbeat. Um, Shout out to my other best friend Nicole. She's well, I can't be putting the business out there like that, but shout out to her. She's doing great things. Shout out to Lena. Um, I was supposed to go shooting with her today, but instead shot in my sleep. Um, Wait, pause. Oh shit, I gotta grow up. Um, but yeah, I just been growing and just being around good people and learning. Um, Being a more hands-on father is what I'm trying to be. And that can be difficult in its own right, because when you try to be a hands-on father, you know, you have to sacrifice things in your own life and routine to be even more hands-on than you already am. But I'm game for that. My oldest is in college. I went to go see her in college, and We talked, and I got to send her a text message before I go to sleep tonight. Just life was really good for me in that aspect of my father's side of my life and my friendship side of my life. Um, I changed jobs. I was so miserable doing property management at a place where I enjoyed my coworkers but didn't like the pay and the job itself. It was so boring that I would clock in at 9 a.m. and be done working by 9:45, 10. That's how much work I had to do in the day. And the rest of the day was just waiting on customers for things. And I was driving 45 minutes one way and 45 minutes home. I had to get done. That wasn't making no bread enough to justify that job any longer. So I did a hot calendar there. I think I did almost an exact calendar there. And then I moved on. Now I'm a general manager of a painting company. It's actually very more fulfilling. I'm not sitting still and doing the same thing. I mean, I'm doing a lot of the same thing, but I'm moving around. I'm in different cities, different houses, different commercial property. So that's very beneficial for my mental. That's really good for me. I got in a relationship. I had met a woman through a dating app, and like most dating, you hit it off well. And then at some point, if a person is being dishonest or disingenuous or don't have honest intentions, those things start to show their head. Or if someone has insecurities or someone has past trauma they haven't healed from, those type of things, they run at you. And they ran at me. But as a man, when you like someone, a person, you have to make a decision. Do you want to run from it or stand there and show how much you care about a person? And I chose to stay there and care about a person. And I still care about that woman, but it just didn't work out. You know, um, I learned a lot from that situation. I learned a lot about myself with my patience. How much patience do I really have, or will I have any more patience? And I didn't know I had that type of patience, but I think that comes with when you care about a person a certain way. Your level of patience varies from a random stranger, your boss, and a woman that you're involved with. And the woman I was involved with, um, we went through a lot very later on in the relationship, opposed early on. And so I had already developed feelings for her and respect and consideration. So I kept going through those things. But, like anybody else, everyone has a breaking point or the second cheek to turn. And I didn't want to get slapped in the other cheek after I already turned the first cheek. So I just decided to just pack my cheeks up and go and pause. Um, so I moved on from that. But I don't have no ill will towards that woman or anything like that. I I still think she's a wonderful individual. Just timing wasn't right for her and I. I'm not a person to believe if it's meant to be to come back together. No, I'm a person that believes in if you want something, you make it happen and you put your best foot forward and your honesty. And if it doesn't work out, then it just doesn't work out. I'm not a person who believes, oh, you can't go back to another woman or something like what they call that going backwards. Like, nah. If you care about somebody, you like somebody, you want to work something out, you'll make it work. Whether it's sexual, whether it's physical, whether it's emotional, whatever it is, you'll make it work. Is that plain and simple? Um, and the rest of my year was pretty much just a lot of working, learning my new position, and deciding to move, looking at houses. I tried to get this one house, I didn't get it, so said I'll stay another year in my apartment. And in the summer, I'll start a little earlier. But yeah, and so 2023, we're here. We people who made it. God bless you. And my family's still strong. And I told myself this year, just go even harder for the things you want that you did the year before. Get get 100 more no's opposed to 100, opposed to one no. Get 100 more no's opposed to I don't know if I should do this. Get 100 more no's opposed to nah, maybe I should wait. This is something I'm telling myself. If I have a life I desire or want to do or want to be a part of, This is how you do it. You put this work in, you live with the results, and you get better, and you expand from it. And that's something I'm definitely gonna do in 2023. I want to take 3 vacations this year. My job is sending me to Nashville in January, so I'm counting that as a vacation because I ain't paying shit. All I'm gonna do is show up, do work, and then I'm going out every night by myself. I'm not trying to kick it with nobody for my job. Um, so Nashville, you'll see me in a couple of weeks. I'm also doing my first bodybuilder competition. Um, it's really, I'm in my second month of training. It's really hard. Um, I'm a person who was very meticulous with his training, 45 minutes in and out. I knew what muscle groups I was working Monday through Friday, and I would figure out the exercise either the night before or going into the gym. But now I'm on a strict regimen of an hour 30, maybe an hour 45 of working out, and I'm doing 2 muscle groups that I don't normally do. So I went from doing chest and triceps on Mondays to chest and back and abs on Monday. And then on Tuesday, I used to do back and biceps, but now I'm doing legs and arms on Tuesday. Wednesday's a cardio day. Thursday, superset the chest and back. And I think it was some shoulder in there at some point. And I think Friday was superset of the legs and arms, and Saturday another cardio. But now I'm revving up, and I'm gonna try to go from 2 days of cardio to maybe 5 to 6 days of cardio. And I'm somewhere around 2,000 to 2,100 calories, 200 grams of protein, no more, less than 200 grams of carbohydrates, no more than 50 grams of fat. So I'm getting better at the food I'm putting in my body and how to know what type of food to put in my body. Um, Shout out to all the food I can't eat. Shout out to all the ribeyes that I can't have anymore. Only lean cuts of steak. It's a lot of flank steak. I could do filet mignon, but I'm about to spend $40, $50 on 4 ounces of meat this big. Um, Whoa, pause. Um, so yeah, that's what's been going on with me. I haven't been dedicating the necessary time for my podcast, but that's all gonna change because this year a lot of episodes. I may not be as consistent as them coming out every Friday, but I'm gonna give you at least 2 to 3 a month and a lot more in-person interviews. So I'm gonna have a lot more people come over. I might pull up on somebody, interview them at their spot. But yeah, I'm just enjoying life, and I'm going to enjoy life even more. I'm going to do even more things with my kids. I'm going to spend more time with my friends. I'm already a family man, and my bodybuilding competitions in April, and I'm looking forward to putting myself against people who do this for a living. And I'm a one and done guy. I already told everybody I'm doing this one time and I'm done because I don't like not having things I want. Like I worked out hard, so I treated myself, but I also got big. This is as big as I've ever been. I'm 230 pounds. So actually, I just lost 5 pounds last month. So I'm 225 pounds. And I'm trying to get back down to like 210. If I can get 205, that'd be great too. But 210 is my goal. So I got what? January, February, March, April, May. So I got 4 months until April. And yeah, I'm back. But I want to explain where I've been, why I didn't get a full season of the second season. So you can get about 13, 14 episodes in this third season. And yeah, I can't wait to just let y'all hear and see and enjoy this content. Laugh with me, look at me funny, hear the maturity and the things that I discuss and the growth in my voice. And also just let you know how much more perverted and funny I am. I know it's kind of crazy to talk about maturity and you say funny and perverted, but that's where I'm at. And I'm glad to be back. So just stay tuned. I'm not sure when the second episode will come out, but if I don't have it up in enough time, I'll do another one of these until I have it out. But on my second episode, I know who I want on there. I already told her ass, like, hey, we're gonna sit down, we're gonna talk, and we're gonna let everybody know about us. So thank you. Stay tuned. 2023 is going to be a fabulous year. Keep your mask on, drink your water, eat more chicken, stay prayed up, and until the next one.